I am so pleased to be joined today by Raul Midon. Raul, thank you so much for joining me today to talk about your latest album.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, let's talk about Eclectic Adventurist. It's an amazing album and something really kind of different for you. Is that correct?
Absolutely. It's the first album that I do that it doesn't have vocals on it. Um, I've always been very interested in playing the guitar at a high level, and I've always admired great guitar players. So the pandemic gave me a chance to do this album, which I've been thinking about for a long time.
Now, you have a number of different players on this as well. How did you decide who was going to help you out with this?
I called people and they said yes. That's basically that's basically the way I did it. People that I knew on some level. Some of the people I had known well and played with. Some people, I worked with once and I really liked their playing, and I called them. That kind of thing. But people that I knew and that's basically how I did. And people that had a individual style, something unique about their playing. That was the other sort of criteria.
So why do you think it took so long for you to get to the point where you could make this album? Or was it just something that didn't really think about, you wanted to do the other albums, with vocals and such until the pandemic? Or is it something you had been thinking about for a while?
It's something that I had been thinking about. I don't know if I felt ready. Also, there was the thing of always being on tour and not having the time to put it together. And of course, the pandemic took away all the excuses. So I just I just did it. But it was something that I had been thinking for a long time.
Well, now that things are, almost back to normal, I guess, for a lot of people, will you also be doing a large scale tour supporting this as well? Or have you done some shows already?
I've done some, but it's kind of hard to do a tour with all these guys. Actually, probably won't be a tour with all the guys on it. It would be an incredible task to get all of them together for a tour. I think that's not going to happen.
Now, you've had such an amazing career, including the Grammy nominations and working with some amazing people. What's next for you now, or do you get to just maybe sit back and chill out for a little bit, or is that not how you operate?
I'm always working on stuff. I'm already working on songs for the next album. Um, I'm in the process of writing a book as well, so I'm hoping to get to that now that I'm off the road. I was on a 2-month road tour, so that was really a long time, and I'm hoping to kind of do some other things. But I'm always working on stuff at home. Um, so I have a full function recording studio, so there's always stuff going on.
Do you think that this will be the only album that you do this way, Raul, or do you think
No,
that there'll be more of
I'm
this type
thinking
in the
about
future?
I'm thinking about volume 2 already, actually.
Has the response been?
It's been really surprising. I mean, I always knew and know that singing is gives you a wider audience. There are some people that just can't approach instrumental music, but it's been really surprising. It's the kind of record I think that people can sort of have and put on, and it can be background music, it can be music to go to sleep to. I don't really care how people use it. um and I think some people were surprised by it. I don't think some people knew that I was this kind of guitar player.
Well, it is absolutely amazing to listen to, and a great Christmas gift. Now, now is the time of year if you want to give somebody a gift, why not go for the album? So, if people are looking for more information as to how to find out more about you or purchase the album, what is the best way to, I guess, to find you all in one location?
Well, you can go to the website raulmidon.com. The album is on Spotify, of course, and all that. But if you want to buy a CD, you need to buy it directly from us. So you go to raulmidon.com and you can buy a CD that way. Of course, you can get the digital version of it. Um, but yeah, I think that's the way to do it. And as you know, as I you know, I the guitar, the players on it are just amazing. I mean, I've got Mike Stern, I've got Romero Lubambo, I've got Jonathan Kreisberg, I've got um, Stefan Rumbel, I got Dean Parks, great studio session LA guitar player. Just some amazing players. So I think people will enjoy it. There's something there for everybody. There's, it's a jazz sort of leaning album, but it's not necessarily a strict jazz album. It's all original compositions.
Well, as I said, it is an amazing album. So thank you again for taking the time to speak with us, and good luck. We'll be looking forward to volume 2.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.